What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Loom Network. Loom Network has a multi-chain approach. It is something fundamentally I want to go through because I think this is could be a big player in the crypto space by the next bull cycle. And as a result, I think there's real good shot of this doing well in price. And I want to show why I think that. So if you're looking to make gains, you'll want to pay attention, guys. Before I get into it, I update the spreadsheet. Now these, if you're new to the channel, are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. First 26 coins I held after the 2018 crash. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, and you were still holding all that crypto, be in profit for around 10.2k. But if you just sold those cryptos when the markets were riding high in the previous cycle, you could have made 123k. That's from a $2,600 investment. Not too shabby. If you want to see the coins I'm buying up in the bear cycle, if you want to make these kind of gains, come check out Copy My Crypto. The link's in the description. It's where I share everything I'm doing, every coin I buy, every coin I sell. Guys, you can take the work out of it for yourselves. You can see the coins I believe are going to be the big gainers. Like I said with Phantom. Phantom did a 677x. I did a whole course dedicated to the fact that I believed Phantom was the best investment of the year. And it smashed everything else. And when I find the next Phantom, I'm just going to tell the members on the site. So if you want to learn what that is, go to the site, read through it. And if it resonates with you guys, come join me. I look forward to seeing you there. Right, Loom Network. Nice low price, nice low market cap. 79 million. And priced at around just above 6 cents right now. So Loom is a platform. So it's a platform as a service that was built on top of Ethereum. It allows developers to run a large-scale DApp on top of it. The goal of it was to allow application developers to have smart contracts that can access much more computing power when it is required, or maintain the same power at lower costs, which they have done. In the system, you have the ability to interact with API developed by third parties, which are not on-chain. Loom attempts to be the ultimate platform that allows smart contract developers to create apps without the need to switch to another programming language. As such, they can easily integrate their applications with the outside world. Loom runs on Plasma, which is a scaling solution that allows for faster transactions throughout the entire network. They also are allowed, have effectively allowed Ethereum Solidity apps to run through sidechains as well. And when you check out Loom, multi-chain interoperability, they are already up and running on Bitcoin chain, Ethereum, Binance chain, Tron, and I believe Cosmos is coming, with EOS and Cosmos coming soon, allowing developers to integrate assets from all major chains, as well as to build a DApp only once and offer it to users on all platforms simultaneously. What is good about Loom as well is it's a staking token, so you can get decent returns. And by the way, the staking can occur via Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum. So obviously, more people will probably want to do Binance, the BEP20 version, because the transaction fees will be lower. Which in and of itself, a nice little feature. Loom also are the creators of Crypto Zombies. Crypto Zombies is actually the biggest learning platform in all of crypto. It does courses for developers. They've had 400,000 students come through it, 1 million plus classes completed. It gives interactive coding lessons. This is the ideal way to get people involved and to start getting people to utilize Loom and to build on top of Loom, because they have quite literally built the biggest school for blockchain development, for blockchain dApps. And they can then easily transition developers onto Loom as a result. So I expect that we're going to see, as a result of that, because that's a very, very nice way to transition from one to the other. And what that should do is really result in a huge emergence of dApps being deployed on Loom. And you can create a private key. Like they run through the documents for how easy this is, but it is Solidity based and Ethereum compatible. And you can port your Solidity based dApp to Loom in like 3 steps and start scaling it immediately. So you can give it a go on the testnet as well, just to see how it would work. But it's optimized for user experience, and you've actually got their base chain, which is built for maximum pragmatism and practicality for dApp developers. And their base chain is so popular. We've had some big players in the game talking about the quality of what Loom can bring. Axie Infinity came out and said, they're huge fans of their layer 2 scaling solution for a while now. Basically, Loom's tech will allow us to make the game we've always wanted without making huge security trade-offs for scalability. Consensus have also came out and said Loom Network's expanding the market, changing the gaming experience and shifting the power away from corporations to the gamers themselves. Even Coin Central said what's exciting is that they've actually built and deployed a product where so many scaling solutions have lived as white papers and marketing speak. So they've already got the solution in play, and their base chain now up and the base chain staking is already live. Things for Loom look really positive moving forward, and I'd be really intrigued to see how this grows, because the potential here with the multi-chain solution for Loom could seriously be a game changer down the line, because gaming is going to be the biggest growth sector. This is ideal for gaming. And if it can take a lion's share of gaming, it could do very well. I checked through the GitHub. There's been updates semi-regularly, not as much as I would have expected. There was updates 11 days ago on the JS library, and then updates a couple of months ago for solidityx.org and soliditycookbook.com. But not as many updates as I would like to see. Not as many commits as I would want. That is certainly something that goes against it. But in terms of their network update, Crypto Zombies is obviously live. Over the last 4 years, they've taught over 500,000 people the basics of blockchain development. Every day, new developers discover this. And at this point, you'd be hard pressed to find an experienced blockchain developer who hasn't heard of Crypto Zombies. So obviously, the growth of Crypto Zombies has been massive. They're also building an open metaverse platform backed by public blockchains like Ethereum, which again looks well. Happenspace will be the first company to go live on their metaverse platform, starting with an integration of blockchain-based virtual items. Obviously, tokenomics, it's a DPoS crypto, delegated distributed proof of stake. And they've allocated 30% of the Loom ERC20 token supply towards block rewards, development and marketing. And that has increased the total supply. So the Loom network minted 300 million extra tokens. Token supply of Loom increased from 1 billion to 1.3 billion. And the 300 million was allocated in regards to staking, transfer, and development, released in chunks over the next 3 years in each scenario. So wouldn't be over the moon about that either, that the just creation of tokens out of thin air, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I wouldn't be over the moon about that. But they've adapted the releases now to help balance the books over the next 3-year period. They've allocated 59.6 new Loom tokens to the company budget. These tokens are released over the next 3 years as follows. Again, elite. But what I do like, again, even though the creation of the 300 million wouldn't be overly enamored with, is that there has been complete transparency in terms of how they're going to release their tokens as well. And that's something you don't get with a lot of cryptos, or it's a bitch to find. So the fact that Loom have put it out there is helpful and more positive. But the max supply is out. So again, sort of bodes well for Loom down the line. Now the charts. One of the negatives for Loom, by the way, are the charts. The charts look piss poor. You know, peaked in the May of 2018, which is a very odd time for anything to peak, because May was not a good time in 2018. Well, 2018 in general was not a good time for crypto after the crash in sort of January, Feb. But it's never really achieved those heights again. 26 cents. Then the second wave of the recent bull cycle, 18 cents. So it's been miles away from its original high, and that goes massively against it. You'd want to see a higher high from cycle to cycle. But with what they are developing, I do think this has got a hell of a shot of being a multi-billion-dollar project. I would not be surprised to see this hit, $1 in the next cycle. And it'll probably drop to 5 cents in the coming months. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it at $1. And that'll put it about 1.3 billion market cap. That might be an understatement for what Loom is, because again, they've got a product that already is usable. They've got a really nice opportunity to filter developers towards them with crypto zombies. If they streamline that process and make it an easy transition for developers to do a course to then build, they've got a flurry of activity on their network. That only bodes well for them. But they'd have to really make sure that they can streamline that sort of back end effectively. Get the developers to move from taking courses to using Loom instead of jumping onto, another coding another platform, or developing on just a base blockchain. If they do that, that could be the thing that kicks them into gear and breaks a new high. But they do need to do that. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you think Loom has the potential? I'm a big fan of multi-chain DAPPs. I'm a big fan of the fact that it's rapid as well. I think there's potential. But let me know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you know when new content is coming out. And if you guys want to see the coins I'm buying up in this bear cycle, the coins that I think can do the 20x's, the 40, the 50, the 100, like I said with Phantom, that wasn't fluke. I did a whole bloody course talking about why I thought Phantom would 100x, and it obviously exceeded that. But when I find the next Phantom, I'm not gonna do a Udemy course because it's long, and I don't need to. I can just tell the members why I think it's going to do 100x, why I think this is going to be a massive gainer in the next bull cycle. If you want to learn what that coin is going to be, you're going to want to get to Copy My Crypto and check it out. Read through the site. Everything can be double checked because it's all on YouTube. And if you like it, I hope to see you there. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.